In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on November 5th, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. San Antonio Spurs versus Denver Nuggets. The San Antonio Spurs and Denver Nuggets meet Saturday in NBA action at the Ball Arena. The San Antonio Spurs look for a win after winning 5 of their last 8 games. The Denver Nuggets look for a win after winning 5 of their last 7 games. The San Antonio Spurs have been in decent shape as they've won 5 of their first 9 games overall, but they will be hoping to avoid a 3rd straight defeat after getting stopped by the Clippers in a 113-106 loss last night. Devin Vassell led the way with 29 points on 12 of 16 shooting off the bench. Tyus Jones added 18 points with 6 assists, while Keldon Johnson chipped in with 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. As a team, the Spurs shot 47% from the field and 12 of 31 from the three-point line as they exploded for 40 points in the second quarter to overcome an early 17-point deficit and lead by 10 points, but they went ice cold when it mattered most, scoring just 4 points in the final 3:39 to allow the Clippers to run them down in the end. Meanwhile, the Denver Nuggets have been in decent form as they've won 5 of their first 8 games overall, and they will be looking to stay hot after taking down the Thunder in a 122-110 road win on Thursday. Aaron Gordon led the way with 27 points on 10 of 13 shooting. Jamal Murray added 24 points, while Nikola Jokic racked up a triple-double of 15 points with 13 rebounds and 14 assists. As a team, the Nuggets shot 53% from the field and an efficient 18 of 31 from the three-point line as they set the tone with 42 points in the first quarter to build an early 19-point lead, but they squandered the lead and had to hold the Thunder to just 15 points in the fourth quarter to escape with the win. Looking at the betting trends, the Spurs are 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 road games, 10-2 against the spread in their last 12 games against a team with a winning record, and 12-3 against the spread in their last 15 games overall. The Nuggets are 5-11 against the spread in their last 16 home games and 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games against a team with a winning record. Head-to-head, the under is 8-3 in the last 11 meetings in Denver. The Spurs are 20-9 against the spread in the last 29 meetings in Denver, and the Spurs are 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings overall. The Denver Nuggets have the ability to blow the doors off here as they're the clear better team at home and have the rest advantage. The San Antonio Spurs are a bad defensive side and on the end of a back-to-back, and the last place you want to play in these spots is in Denver with the high altitude. The Nuggets have been building nicely. They're slowly getting players back, and they just took down the Thunder in a good win, but this line just seems too hefty. The Spurs have cooled off with a couple of losses, but they almost beat the Clippers last night and look like decent value with the points in this matchup. With all that said, the Nuggets have had issues covering numbers, and their spotty defensive effort allows teams to hang around. This line is massive. Give me the free buckets. So the San Antonio Spurs to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The San Antonio Spurs are averaging 116 points on 45.9% shooting and allowing 122 points on 49.2% shooting. The San Antonio Spurs are shooting 38.4% from beyond the arc and 76.7% from the free throw line. The San Antonio Spurs are allowing 35.7% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44.4 rebounds per game. The Denver Nuggets are averaging 115 points on 48.4% shooting and allowing 116 points on 47.8% shooting. The Denver Nuggets are shooting 41.6% from beyond the arc and 73.4% from the free throw line. The Denver Nuggets are allowing 35% shooting from deep and are grabbing 45.9 rebounds per game. Although San Antonio is 5-3 in hitting the over to begin the 2022-2023 season, they are 0-1 on back-to-backs. The Spurs will be playing with tired legs, and they should try to slow down the pace from its league-leading leading 107. Denver, meanwhile, plays at a pace of 96.2, which is dead last in the NBA, and if the Spurs do slow it down, there won't be a ton of possessions to go around. Along with that, if Denver gets out to an early lead, it will force the Spurs to shoot three-pointers, which they did against the Raptors and did not do effectively. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Portland Trail Blazers versus Phoenix Suns. The 2022-2023 NBA betting action goes on Saturday, November 5th, with the Western Conference battle from Footprint Center in Phoenix, Arizona, where the Portland Trail Blazers square off against the Phoenix Suns. The Trail Blazers and Suns wrap up a back-to-back set in Arizona, and Friday night's game has been excluded from the analysis. These two conference foes will also close down their three-game regular season series, and Portland outlasted Phoenix 113-111 in overtime at Moda Center on October 21st. The Portland Trail Blazers have been one of the surprise teams of the league as they've won 6 of their first 8 games, and they will be looking to stay hot after beating the Suns in a 108-106 road win last night. Jerami Grant led the way with 30 points and 5 assists. Jusuf Nurkic added 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists, while Justice Winslow and Nasir Little scored 12 points each. As a team, the Trail Blazers shot 50% from the field and 10 of 23 from the three-point line as they poured in 34 points in the second quarter to build a 15-point lead before escaping on a buzzer-beating game winner from Grant after the Suns came back to tie the scores. Meanwhile, the Phoenix Suns will be out for revenge in this one as they were riding a 5-game win streak before getting stopped in their tracks by the Trail Blazers for the second time this season. DeAndre Ayton led the way with 24 points on 10 of 14 shooting. Devin Booker scored 25 points and 5 assists, while Mikal Bridges chipped in with 12 points. As a team, the Suns shot just 43% from the field and 14 of 34 from the three-point line as they fought hard to climb all the way back from a 15-point deficit, only to get stunned at the buzzer thanks to the Trail Blazers' Jerami Grant. Looking at the betting trends, the Trail Blazers are 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 games overall, 4-9 against the spread in their last 13 games against a team with a winning record, and 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The Suns are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 home games, 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games against a team with a winning record, and 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games playing on 0 days rest. Head-to-head, the Trail Blazers are 1-5 against the spread in the last 6 meetings in Phoenix, and the Trail Blazers are 4-9 against the spread in the last 13 meetings overall. No Damian Lillard, no problem for the Portland Trail Blazers. Jerami Grant stepped up big time in the absence of Dame last night as he dropped 30 points in the game winner against the Suns, and now the Blazers look to sweep the regular season series as they clash with Phoenix for the last time. Portland entered last night's game as 12-point underdogs on the road, but a total team effort gave them an unlikely win which lifted them to the top of the Western Conference. Lillard is likely to miss tonight's game as well as he heals an injured calf, but with the way his team is playing, they might not need him anyway. Phoenix suffered their first home defeat in 6 games played this season last night. Devin Booker and Chris Paul both had subpar nights. Chris Paul attempted just 4 shots from the field, while Booker went 8 for 2-1 from the field. Center Deander Ayton had his way with Nurkic down low and torched him for 24 points, but the Suns will need much more of a team effort to get a win against the Blazers. They are now favored by 9 points compared to 12 last night, and despite their record of 9 wins in 11 home games and 4-5 against the Blazers at Footprint Center, things may not be as easy as they seem. It's hard to expect anything out of the Blazers with both Lillard and Anthony Simons out. They showed a lot of heart last night, but having already lost twice to this team, I believe that the Suns will be extra motivated to get a W at home. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. So the Phoenix Suns to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Portland Trail Blazers are averaging 114 points on 46.8% shooting and allowing 110.6 points on 46.3% shooting. The Portland Trail Blazers are shooting 37.9% from beyond the arc and 78.9% from the free throw line. The Portland Trail Blazers are allowing 36.5% shooting from deep and are grabbing 45.4 rebounds per game. The Phoenix Suns are averaging 118.3 points on 48.8% shooting and allowing 106.4 points on 44.2% shooting. The Phoenix Suns are shooting 35.6% from beyond the arc and 80.7% from the free throw line. The Phoenix Suns are allowing 34.7% shooting from deep and are grabbing 42.1 rebounds per game. Without their top two scorers, the Blazers had no choice but to slow things down last night and rely on their defense to get a result. Will that strategy work in back-to-back games? I'm not so sure. The Suns are aware that they are at their best when they are in the open court, and after just 106 points scored last night, which is their lowest total this season, I believe that they'll do a much better job at executing offensively. Prior to last night's game, they had a run of scoring at least 124 points in 4 consecutive games, which is one of the reasons why they lead the league in assists and offensive efficiency. The total has gone over in 6 of the team's last 10 meetings, and they have averaged a combined 230 points per game during that stretch. Last night was a fluke. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.